My name's Andrew Condolian and I'm 40 years old and I'm married to my dream girl for 12 years now, and she's gifted me with two beautiful young boys. I would describe myself as being born in a Catholic kind of context, but also a Greek Orthodox. So my mum is Filipino, my dad's Greek, but my biological father's actually Korean. I remember going to church at one point in Coogee Beach when I lived there for a bit. But yeah, it was just more of a just go because it's good for you. Almost like got my vitamin pill Jesus and left. Basically, my mum and my dad separated when I was 4, and they ended up with dad, so single father. And through that journey with dad, my Greek dad, I actually picked up a tennis racket and ended up being pretty good at it. And I excelled so much that I played for New South Wales. I played at a national level, and I was on, a junior pathway to the international stage, potentially Wimbledon juniors. I did have dreams of making it in tennis in Wimbledon. I had this aspiration, and I realized that I really wanted to make dad proud. I didn't really have a social life. It was really regimented training, very disciplined. Yeah, I could see the vision of it, but it was really big. It was a really big vision. But that all kind of all changed when my mum was getting remarried in Darwin. Yeah, I ended up with mum. And so with mum, there was no discipline, no need to play every single morning. And then we ended up back in Coogee Beach, where I did my high schooling in Marcellin College in Randwick. I experienced a bit of bullying in high school, and I felt like I needed to stay with my, my Asian compadres there to be safe. So very, very easily manipulated influence. And they ended up going, with a friend, and then he was in an organised crime gang, and I thought, all right, I'll just join, just for the sake of it. It was a very low-level kind of gang, but I just felt, to be honest, I felt like I belonged. We were told to, muscle our way through parties and, have a fight with this group, and it was really, really low level, just didn't make any sense at all. I look back on it now and it's like, it's definitely the father wound, right? So trying to fill that in some distorted way, yeah. I just had a lust for power, and wealth, which led me into a darker world of alcohol and drugs. And yeah, particularly when I picked up the drug ice at the time, which was very new at the time, that's when everything kind of changed. And I was like, 17 or 18, so that planted a seed for a lot more wickedness and sinfulness and addiction to gambling and sex and all of that stuff as well. Yeah. The volume of how much I was taking in was increasing over the years. Just like a lost sheep, definitely one of the lost sheep. Yeah, it was very dark emotionally, mentally, physically, the pain, and then spiritually, I could see it now, like in the corner of the room, the right corner was this black fog. It was like smoky, there was no audible voice coming from it, but it was just a presence that I felt was definitely there. And then I felt like it was beckoning me to just end the suffering. And I was thinking, you know what? That makes sense to me. It's like, let's just end it. And so I hopped over to the balcony edge, and there was an awning there that I'd forgotten. So if I, jumped, then I would, survive. And I started laughing a crazy laugh, and then that laughter turned into tears. And then I looked up into the beautiful sky, and I just prayed my first honest prayer ever. Was like, are you there? Are you there? And so then, more crying and more sobbing, and then I just kind of hopped back into bed, and I slept for what felt like days. I woke up with no angels came or anything, nothing supernatural, but I did have this new question within me that was burning, which was like, is there more to life than this? And then that started me on a journey of curiosity. A lot of my mates were Buddhist, and so I thought, I could see God in nature. I don't know, it became very aware of nature and trees. I was obsessed with it. I was crazy. I was hugging trees, and it led me to confession for the first time, which was just, that's another transformational moment where confession, I felt this mercy and love for the first time. And from there, that's when I knew that the Catholic Church is the real deal. And then I went to daily Mass, and then I fell in love with the Mass through that experience. And then basically I didn't touch the drugs anymore. I turned away. I'd seen a vision of what life could look like. I married my wife, and then we moved to this area in Dundas Valley, which is, where we're here now, and then found our way to St. Kevin's Catholic Parish in Eastwood. And now it's like, it's not enough just to sit on the sidelines. It's time to be an instrument for Christ. Yeah. My passion for fitness has, we've expanded we've got like a men's weekly bike ride where we ride for 12 Ks together as a group. And we've also got the tennis as well. We started a weekly tennis catch up. But yeah, I feel like getting active, movement is a form of ministry. We're growing that slowly. And then I did the Arete leadership course where Father Powell invited me in. I can't vouch for it enough. So we're starting our first Alpha in May. So yeah, I just feel really empowered and excited about bringing Jesus to life for people. The Go Make Disciples model is incredible. So going to the website, and they've created this incredible model that we can all follow. It's quite simple strategies, but it is a way of having some tools to step out of the comfort zone. If I could talk to my younger self, I would say, you are worthy and you are good enough. You're worthy of love. And I do feel that now through God the Father. I know I didn't have that with my father figures, but that God the Father, I can trust in him. He doesn't move. He's like a lighthouse. He just kind of guides me through the storms. You are worthy, you are good enough. And that's for everyone, not just me.